Once there was a duck named Danny, and Danny was no ordinary duck. He was a dancing duck. From sunrise to bedtime, Danny wiggled, wagged, and tapped his happy orange feet, making the pond come alive with his moves. He had a special dance for every moment: the sunrise shimmy to wake up, the breakfast boogie for snack time, and his favorite, the wiggle waggle quack. The wiggle waggle quack was his signature: a wing wiggle, a tail waggle, and a huge, joyful quack. Danny's dancing made his heart beat like a happy drum. The pond was already colorful, but Danny's twirls and splashes made rainbows in the air. While other ducks swam in neat lines and quacked politely, Danny zigged, zagged, and spun in circles, his quacks ringing out like songs. He was a one-duck parade, and his parade never stopped. Life was a dance, and Danny was always ready for the next song. His friends watched, sometimes shaking their heads, but Danny didn't mind. Dancing was his joy, and he wanted to share it with the world. Every day, he brought energy and laughter to the pond. Even when others were quiet, Danny's feet kept moving. He believed every moment was better with a little dance. The pond sparkled with his happiness. Danny's dancing was more than just fun. It was his way of showing love for life, and every day he danced like nobody was watching. Danny lived on Wiggle Waggle Pond, named for his endless wiggling and waggling. His friends included Fiona the Frog, who loved to sit still, Timothy the Turtle, who moved slowly, and the fishy friends, who zipped through the water. They all liked Danny, but sometimes his dancing was a bit much. One morning, Timothy tried to nap on a sunny rock, but Danny's lily pad leap sent water splashing everywhere. Timothy poked out his head, grumbling, "A turtle needs his rest." Later, the fishy friends practiced their synchronized swimming for the pond talent show. Danny's underwater wiggle-jiggle sent them scattering, ruining their perfect circle. "Danny, you messed up our formation," they bubbled. Even Fiona, cloud watching on her lily pad, was bounced nearly into the water by Danny's wiggle-waggle quack. "You're making my lily pad all wobbly," she cried. Danny paused, realizing his dancing sometimes made things tricky for his friends. He loved to dance, but maybe he needed to pay more attention. The pond was lively but not always peaceful. Danny started to wonder if his joy was too much for others. He began to see that sharing space meant thinking about everyone. One sunny afternoon, Mrs. Rabbit set up a perfect picnic by the pond. The bunnies were excited for carrot sandwiches and berry tarts, but Danny, inventing the tummy slide spin, slid down the muddy bank, spinning and splattering mud everywhere. Splat! Mud landed in the salad. Sploosh! Pond water soaked the sandwiches. The picnic was ruined, and the bunnies began to cry. Mrs. Rabbit looked at the mess and at Danny, who was still smiling from his spin. "Danny the dancing duck, look what you've done!" she scolded. Danny's smile faded as he saw the soggy sandwiches and sad bunnies. Suddenly, his happy feet didn't feel so happy. He realized his fun had made a big mess for everyone else. The pond felt quiet and heavy. Danny didn't want to ruin things. He just wanted to share his joy. But now, he wondered if his dancing was causing more trouble than happiness. He felt sorry for the first time. The fun was gone, replaced by regret. Danny wished he could fix it. The next morning, the pond felt gloomy. Fiona the Frog sat on her lily pad, frowning and grumpy. She was tired of all the wiggling and waggling. Danny swam over, not dancing, just quietly floating. "What's wrong, Fiona?" he asked softly. "You, Danny, all your dancing and splashing. I just want some peace," she croaked. Danny's feathers drooped. He hadn't realized his joy could make someone else unhappy. He remembered Timothy and the fishy friends, too. Maybe his dancing wasn't always a good thing. "I'm sorry, Fiona. I just love to dance," Danny said quietly. Fiona's frown softened a little. Danny floated, thinking hard. He didn't want to stop dancing, but he didn't want his friends to be sad. For the first time, Danny didn't feel like dancing at all. The pond was quiet, but it wasn't a happy quiet. Danny wondered how he could make things right. Danny swam to a quiet corner, missing his dancing. He wanted a happy pond, not just a quiet one. An idea bubbled up. What if he made a dance just for Fiona? A gentle, friendly dance. He practiced a new move, the happy feet dance. It was soft, Just a gentle tip-tap of his feet under the water, a slow head bob, and a quiet wing flutter. No splashes, no wobbles, just a small, happy dance. Danny practiced until he felt ready. He swam to Fiona, keeping his distance, and said, "I made something for you." He began, tip-tap-tip, bob-bob-bob, flutter-flutter-flick. He smiled, hoping Fiona would like it. He wasn't loud or splashy, just sharing a little joy in a gentle way. The dance was quiet, but his heart felt full. Danny hoped this new dance could bring happiness to his friend. He wanted everyone to feel included. It was a new way to share his love for dancing. Danny waited, watching Fiona's reaction. Would this gentle dance make a difference? Fiona watched Danny's gentle dance. No bouncing, no splashing, just soft ripples. Her frown melted into a smile. Soon her own foot started to tap along. She bobbed her head, feeling happy. "I like that dance, Danny," she croaked. Timothy the turtle peeked out and began a slow turtle bob. The fishy friends joined in with their own fin flutters and tail taps. The whole pond moved together, gently and joyfully. Even Mrs. Rabbit and her bunnies wiggled their noses and tapped their feet on the grass. Everyone danced in their own special way. The pond was filled with happiness, not noise. Danny looked around, his heart bursting with joy. His gentle dance had brought everyone together. Now everyone could share in the fun. The pond was alive with smiles and laughter. Danny realized that sharing joy made it grow. As the sun set, the pond glowed with happiness. The dancing slowed, and everyone was tired but smiling. Danny floated, heart full, knowing he'd learned something important. Being yourself is wonderful, but sharing joy in a way that includes everyone is even better. Fiona hopped over. "Thank you, Danny. The happy feet dance made my day." Timothy rumbled, "A good dance for a turtle." Danny quacked happily, understanding that gentle dances brought everyone together. From then on, Danny still did his big, silly dances when alone, but remembered to be gentle with friends. He learned to notice how others felt and to dance in ways that made everyone happy. The pond was a place for all kinds of dancers. Danny taught everyone that sharing what you love makes it even better. Whether your dance is big or small, there's always room for one more. So go ahead, wiggle, shake, and dance your own happy dance, because happiness grows when you share it.